Hey everyone, welcome. My name is Melinda and I'm with Creative Collections. Hello and welcome. I am so glad you're here. As you're hopping on, be sure to say hello. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you hit that follow button or subscribe to my channel so that way you don't miss any videos. Or if you're on YouTube, you can actually go back and rewatch and stuff. Unfortunately, Facebook will cancel my videos after 30 days. So if you are wanting to see back issues or whatever, you might want to join YouTube. So be sure to say hello. And we have a really cute project to go. We're going to use our color cards. Hi, Faye. We're using our color cards. I already picked one out, and we are going to go with those colors. So, Faye, you are my first commenter tonight. Hello. So I'm going to write your name down. Hi, Michelle. Hello, honey. Faye. Okay, you're in the bucket. Okay, I'm going to bring y'all down so you guys can see what I am doing. And not doing much. Anyways, these are our colors that we're using. It says it's magenta, blood orange, gold, camel, and hunter green. Okay, so if you look here, I have the colors. So they kind of represent each other. Okay, the only thing is, like with the green, I'm going to add a little darker, probably a little bit of black velvet, so we'll do some mixing. But see how each color starts? So we have our camel. I can add white, or I can add espresso or bark to get it just a little bit darker. Here we have our gold, which I can add a little bit more like bumblebee to it. So it just depends what we're going to do. Okay. Hello, hello. So let's go ahead. This is called Wildflower Welcome. Do you see how it has like the lines? So anything of the blue is our negative space. That means we can paint inside of these lines, okay? And then when we're done, we're going to put the transfer back over, and it'll define all the lines and everything. Hi, Teresa. Hello, hello. So let me go get that started. So I'm so excited to be back. Whew, it's been a crazy few days. I'm getting over whatever I had, so that's not been good. We were in Canada, which internet up there sucks. Because, you know, you're on the roaming and all that. And so as soon as we're only like 5 minutes, excuse me, we're only like 5 minutes across the border. But as soon as we cross that border, man, we have absolutely no internet. You can't wait till your order comes in. I am as excited I am just as excited as you are. I can't wait for your order to come in too. I got my order in. This is one of the new transfers. I just pulled it out of the container of the envelope. Whoops, there we go. I was like, this is what we're doing tonight. So yeah, the only thing I didn't get in, which I'm kind of depressed about, not really, but the sunflower transfer, they apparently forgot to put it in anyone that ordered the quick pack shop, they forgot to put it in our orders. So, they did good. I mean, they're kids. Okay, Piper finished her race. She improved. She only got lapped 4 times versus 5, 6, right? So we set her up for success. We told her she would only have 2 races to do. She got out there and raced both races without complaint. Sorry, I got extra fuzz on that transfer. And she did really well. She got her participation trophy, and she's very happy with it. Rory, on the other hand, he started Saturday out really well. He started in 2 of his cars, he got 2nd place in his heats. In 1 car, he got 1st place. So we were like very hopeful. We were like, oh my gosh, he's going to do amazing. And then it was race day. He did some not so good maneuvers. He took some chances, didn't work out for him. He rolled 1 car, broke it, so they couldn't get him back out. And, you know, it'll get fixed for this weekend. And then his other 2 races, you know, he got out there with the big boys. He was playing with the big boys because, mind you, he is only 9 years old. And some of those kids are 15, 16 years old. Some of them, it's their last year of racing. And so, you know, he's out there in the middle because if you think about the way that they stack the races up. So if you win 1st place, it's a field of 10 cars that you're going to be racing against at the minimum, okay? So if you position 1st, you're car number 5. You're dead in the middle. So you've got 4 cars ahead of you and then 6 cars behind you. And so in one of his races, he was right there in the middle. You know, he won his heat race, so he's car number 5. He was with the best of the kids in the region. And, you know, he's up there with those big boys. He's up there with, you know, those 15, 16-year-olds that have been doing it, you know, that class for 5 or 6 years. And so he learned a lot. He learned a lot this weekend. So he didn't do so well. And that's good. That's okay because it's a learning for him. But he DNF'd in his 1 car because he, I'm just looking for a squeegee, because he rolled his car, broke his car, and then he got on the outside. And of course, those big boys, they know when you get on the outside, they're going on the inside, and we call it freight training. And so he went from like 2nd place to 8th place real quick. So, you know, he'll learn not to do that again, right? And then in his World Formula, he spun out, got sent to the back, and that broke his heart, and he had a hard time getting back up there. So it is what it is, and in the end of the day, he had a good time. He went out there, he raced his little heart out, and we can't ask him for much more than that, right? Okay, so what I'm using is Dune on this because we're going to color block this with some colors. The Canadian families up there are so sweet. They just, you know, they have embraced our family so much and absolutely love our kids and all that. I'm going to set this aside because we're going to reuse it. And anyways, they absolutely adore Piper. Everybody at the racetracks knows who Piper is. They know that she has challenges and stuff. And one of the families, they were so sweet. They're like, well, you know, maybe we should have a separate, maybe we should have a separate class for the prettiest car. So that way Piper gets some trophies. Because she's got the prettiest car. She just can't make it to at least 3rd place. And we're like, she's going to get there. She will get there. And if she never gets a trophy and all she gets is participations at those big, regional events, I think she'll be happy with that too. So, yeah, Rory has a doubleheader this weekend. So, he needs to get his brain in the game. So we're going to dry this. So as you can see, I did it in Dune so I can see the colors, where the colors need to go. Uh-oh. Oops. Hold on. One of my cords got stuck. There we go. That needs to go there. I'm stuck. I have all these cords. There we go. Okay. I have the air on. I came home from work and it was 91 degrees in this building. So I turned on the air conditioner. It's down to 78 now, so it feels very comfortable. So this is Wildflowers, and so these are the colors I picked. Well, this is the color cube that I picked, and I'm not even sure that we're going to use this color unless I leave Dune, but we'll see how that goes. Thanks for sharing. Okay. I may use this for the wording, so we'll see. Okay, and I'm going to use my brand new paintbrushes. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with some color. Okay. So yeah, it was an okay weekend. It was not what we expected, not what we'd hoped for, but you know, it's all okay. It is all okay. Okay, so I am just painting this. Am I staying in the lines? No. Do I need to stay in the lines? Not really, because we're going to put the transfer back over it. Might have to do it twice. I know, I picked a long one tonight because I missed you guys so much. I did get some sun. I stayed in the shade too, believe it or not. I stayed in the shade and I still got some sun. Who is calling me? Go away. I forgot to put do not disturb on my phone. It was hot, but today we had field day. Y'all will see my shirt when I do the front facing camera. So we had field day today, and it was in the morning, but still we were all outside, and it was like on my way to work this morning, it was 72 degrees, and that was at 8 this morning. So it was kind of like, oh. Okay, I'm just kind of getting some color in here. And I'm just painting what did not get chalked. So this will make a good welcome door. Not a door, but a welcome sign to your home. It would make a really good housewarming gift. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to give this away. Depends on how it turns out. So I don't know. Depends on how it turns out. We'll see. I might even wrap it. Okay. You're waiting on your results. Well, hopefully you get the answers you have been needing and wanting and all that. So, hey, Michelle. Let me grab your name. So what else has everybody been up to? Michelle went and got her MRI. Faye, Sunday there was supposed to be thunderstorms in Arnold. Glad you were back in Stockton. Hi, Connie. You're just getting home from work. There we go. Michelle is in the jar. How was work today? My day was good. The kids all left like at noon. So they played outside hard and then they left. So that was kind of cool. Tomorrow, that'll be the challenging day because we have a full day tomorrow. So we have 2 more full days, and then a half day, and then freedom! So yeah, it would be like freedom! We're just adding some color. Okay. off till Thursday, but have Farmers Market Wednesday. Woohoo! Yay! What do you have planned for your, what are you selling this week? What did you make? Feels good to get back in here and create, you know that? I was a little bored in Canada. Sometimes, you know, you get a little burned out, and but I think taking a couple of days off every once in a while is a good thing, because sometimes it's hard to get motivated. Do y'all understand what I'm talking about? Sometimes it's hard. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Ooh. Yep, the full moon is here, those kids. Your get out of jail card will be cashed in soon. Well, hopefully you'll be on the road to recovery, and then you'll be running marathons. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to blend this yellow. I'm going to blend the yellow in. I think these are kind of like poppies a little bit. I don't know, they're wildflowers. I guess I could have made them into poppies, like an orange. I don't know what I'm doing. I just picked a color card. I was like, oh, these are pretty colors. I like these. So that's what I went with. There is no rules to chalking. There's no police. You do what you like, right? Somebody once told me, you do you, boo. Father's Day theme, like aprons, dog dag things, t-shirts, and some other kitchen towels. Oh, I love that one. If only sarcasm burned calories, right? We would all be skinny then. Right? You got the club today. Yay! You know, I haven't even done it yet. I need to do that with y'all. I was thinking about starting up, when I first started Chalk and doing lives, Teresa was one of my first club members. But I'm thinking about starting up the club craft group again. What do y'all think? Is that something you would be interested in? Is what it is, if you're not sure, if you're a club member, and even if you're one of my designers and you get the club, you're still a club member, okay? You're just your own club member. But I would host a Zoom meeting like once a month, and even if you don't want to craft or like do the club transfer, you could craft anything. Anyways, that would give us an opportunity to chat back and forth versus me just doing all the talking, you guys doing all the typing. We would actually Zoom, and I can see your pretty faces and you can see mine and all that good stuff. So if that's something you are interested in, I would host that once a month at the same time as my live. I just wouldn't go live. We would be our club. So if you think that's something that you would be interested in, let me know. I know I did it, and then people dropped out, and then I think I got busy. Well, I had surgery, and so we kind of just fell off the side with it, but I think I would like to get back into that. It would probably be a Friday night. Like it would be the first Friday, like the first or the third Friday of the month is what I'm thinking. Or it could be any day, whatever works for people. Because I know you work on the weekends. I'm going to pull out a little dark. I'm going to pull out Bumblebee. Just to get a little bit darker. Because like we have this little rim here of the flower. So I kind of want to get it. And of course, you can just watch. You don't have to participate. But if you just want to craft, and you know, be able to interact and talk with everybody. Let's see. Oh, man, I totally missed that flower. Boom, how did I? Oh, and I missed that one too. Like, I don't know how I missed these. So what I'm hearing you say is that Fridays would probably work for you. Yay! I think I have everybody in our group, minus maybe one person, which I can always add. So I'll put the information in the group, and I will come up with a day. And if you show, you show. If you're wondering, well, why isn't she live? Because I am live. I'm just on a Zoom live. Okay. Oh, let's see. We're gonna. I'm going to grab a color tray. We're going to put a little bit of water in, and I'm going to do some blending. It would be fun. Absolutely. I think anytime you can hang out with friends is always fun, right? So we're going to do some blending.